matter what it is. Fill it up to the top, and we're all gonna give cheers together. So let's do this. Let's do this. I don't have a spoon. I'm using my finger. I mean, why use a spoon when you have a finger? I mean, fuck. Cheers, my friend. Tastes like fruit punch. Yeah. And it's loaded with caffeine and a bunch of other drugs that make you crazy. All right. And one other thing for Alyssa Designs, I knight all of the new subscribers. I knight the Knight of the Psynaps Roundtable. Cheers, man. You've been knighted. You're welcome, man. Yeah, that's the spirit. I was challenged to the ice bucket challenge, and I'm working on it. I have a funny idea for it. I haven't finished my ice bucket. It's probably going to be too late by the time I do it, but yeah. I mean, I guess you're never too late to support ALS. Right on, dude. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Already blowing it up early in the stream. That's cool. I'm looking for Cellucor. You know, the thing with all this 3D, I mean, look at all the layers. It's like, there's too many fucking layers in here. It gets like layer inception. Let's see which one is Cellucor. That one's Origin. There it is. I want to move it this way. Cellucor. So have you guys tried this, the Cellucor stuff? Inject Impact just followed. Hey, that's a cool name. Inject Impact. That's like. Turtle Clee just followed. Welcome, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thank you, guys. Yeah, if you guys have tried this stuff, you probably know. Okay, like there's a bunch of different things that I think they've marketed for gamers, like Gung Ho was one. I got to try Gung Ho. It was actually Chow Mein that sent me some Gung Ho, and that stuff works. I haven't had any in a long time. This stuff, the C4 stuff, works really well. I think it's good to wake you up, and it's supposed to be for pre-workout, so it's got some amino acids and stuff that, you know, balance your blood pH. I don't know if it's good or bad to take that stuff and not work out. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know. Let me do this. I want to make Origin a little smaller. Origin seems to be a little bit, thinks it's the main thing of the show here. Seems to be too big. I'll make it smaller. There you go, Origin. You're not offended because I just made you smaller, are you? Because I don't give a shit. Yeah, HyperX too. HyperX is badass though because it's got that big X on the name. I think that's a really cool logo. And just kind of I'm just arranging them a little bit. The Team Razor thing is actually a 3D like emblem that I made the other day. This thing is pretty badass. Look at the Razor thing. Let me bring that onto the screen. And now I'm just going to kind of move through. So I'll show you too what I'm trying to do. And maybe you guys have ideas. If you have ideas, then you can share your ideas and I'll actually do them. You guys that are watch HOTted, your input is going to be the most important because you know HOTted, and sometimes you know are more connected with him and his stream and stuff than you realize, and you might have really good ideas for the intro. So don't be shy to share your intros. Your ideas. All right, check this out. Image tests. Where is it? Oh shit. I'm gonna show you this thing I rendered. I'm already generating a tremendous amount of files here. Gotta keep them organized. Okay, here's what the Razer logo looks like. This is the logo I made yesterday on the stream. And I made it just from a single PNG that HOTted gave me. And I just brought it into 3D space and I did the snake and stuff. So I think that this is going to look really cool if I like zoom in and make a cool camera angle. That's what I want to do now. Azeku Gaming says, how do I tell Sony Vegas I want every image? I want every image last one frame. Wait, what does that mean? I'm not sure in Vegas because I have never imported an image sequence into Vegas. But image sequences are very, very common. So you might have to look that one up. But usually look for a checkbox when you're importing that says image sequence. Look for a checkbox and see. Devixa says, play League and stream someday. Play some League? You know, I gotta get into League because I'm gonna be working with some pro leaguers for videos. So, Quick Almighty says, Side Bucket Challenge. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it in a little bit of a peculiar way. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be a little bit special. But I'm afraid by the time I do it, it's too late. You know, even if is this weekend too late for the Ice Bucket Challenge? I mean, it's already isn't it already an old fad? So I don't know. If it's not too late, then I'll do it. Martin. The Shadow Lord says, hello, sir. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I mean, I don't think the Ice Bucket Challenge, I want to do, so many people have done it. I'm going to do something cool. No, I don't want to, I'll just pour a bucket on my head if that's what you want to see, but I actually want to do something a little more creative because they're all the same. Do you ever get the rejuve effect? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I have two options. I have three options actually for the rejuve effect. One option is the first one I did. Then I tried it with turbulence. Turbulence looked cool too. Can do it with turbulence. And I can use turbulence and the other effect together, which I'll do something like that. And then I'm going to bring the leaves in. We're going to do some, because Hotted's good on all of his players. I think he's been Gladiator on many classes, but I think he's most known for his Druid. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a Druid animation for some nature effects on this. And I think it's going to be, it's going to look really super cool. But here's what kind of inspired the idea. I'm going to try to do this. Check these out. Check these intros out, guys. Look at this. See that? These are, like the Fnatic guys, right? Not Fnatic, but FaZe. And they make these really cool intros. So I'm going to try something like this for Hotteds. Just not like this. Okay, I'm not going to copy it. It's just going to be inspired by it. You know what I mean? Because I think these intros are super cool. And all this stuff that the FaZe guys do, and a lot of the Call of Duty editors kind of gravitate towards FaZe because they're making a lot of the best videos. They do cool shit. I mean, look at that shit. I like that. It's all 3D stuff. I like that. So yeah, kind of stepping out of my norm for how I've done intros, but in a way it's consistent with how I do intros because I do a lot of 3D tech stuff. So yeah. All right, so let's get some camera angles in here. I want to see if I can actually pull this off, how to do it. How is it going to work? I don't know. I'm going to start a new file. I'm going to save this as camera angles. Icy Fun just followed. Thanks for the follow, man. Version 1. I like to save incrementally. You guys should do this too, even if you don't edit, even if you're just writing like a paper for homework or something. Save a version 1 and a version 2 in case your version 1 takes a shit, or in case you fuck up. Because, I mean, I'm not saying that you would fuck up. I'm sure you're perfect, like me. But even me, I still fuck up. So I have to save incremental. I make a couple versions because when I fuck one up, no way in hell I'm going to be able to go through the rest of my day knowing that I have to redo all my work, all right? I'll just be pissed. So to save myself from psychological damage, from trauma, being traumatized, then I save incrementally. And it saved my ass so many times. Okay. I'm going to delete all this because it's too much. It's too much for my mind to handle. All right, so the way I do camera angles is, you guys want to learn keyframing really quick? I'm just going to keyframe, and I'll talk it out as I do it. But I'm just going to keyframe a couple of camera angles. I'm going to start like at 180. So Devixis says, which league teams am I working with? I don't even know the league guys. I don't even know what their names are. It's some, I don't know, some league team. Some pro guys are going to be starting a gamer house with Freedom Network. The Shadow Lord just followed. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for the follow, dude. Hey, what's up, Jack Clasper? What's up? Impact wants to do an AMD 6-core Radeon 7800. Would this be good for upgrade? Yeah, I think, you know, I mean, I don't know what your budget is on computers, but I do a lot of rendering and I do a lot of video work, and I basically no longer have any tolerance for lower end computers. When I start building a computer, and it's not like I'm not rich or anything. I don't have much money, to be honest. I just have enough to get by because I do a lot of streaming and I do YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm not quite at, at the top level, income for video editing yet. But I'm working on that. But anyway, the point is, even under those situations, I still have no tolerance for lower end equipment. So when I build a computer, I go for Intel. I go for the newest Intel processor that they have. Right now, they have the 5000 series i7s. I'm not going to shit you. Start with that and build around it. If you can't do that, check out the i5s. The i5s are much cheaper, and build around an i5 system, and you'll be much happier for gaming and editing. Jelana is here. What's up, Jelana? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome back. And I'm apologize that I can't be more modest about computer hardware, but I take them to the max. And you guys as gamers and stuff, I think take them to the max too. So even though your AMD, that's a good computer. Okay, the point is, that's a good AMD, and you've got some enough hardware there to do everything you need to do. But here's what I'm saying. Be careful about investing into an older computer. Think about maybe moving to a faster computer. So yeah, make sure, I think if you have 8 gigs of RAM, that's okay. 16 is better. Graphics card, I think is something that you should think about updating. But for rendering, if you're going to be doing video, you can probably suffer with your graphics card. Get the CPU. You're going to be happier with a higher CPU for video editing. Graphics cards for video editing nothing is really GPU accelerated in editing, unfortunately for us. Yeah, so that's kind of what yeah. What do you guys think about that? You guys want to join the computer argument update? I mean, you can argue with me. The Shadows Lord hit 300 subs. Congratulations, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Alligator is here. I just saw his text up at the top. He says, do you remember me? Yeah, guys, I'm just, let me see. Okay, so I'm going to keyframe. I seriously do get that distracted. I'm going to make a new camera and enable the camera. Let me move over to zoom in mode so you can see what I'm clicking on, kind of, if the chat doesn't block it too much. All right, there we go. And you get the beard cam. Beard cam is going full speed. I just got out of the shower a couple of minutes ago, and just waking up, drinking some coffee, drinking some pre-workout for energy. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get the new i7. The new i7s just came out like the other day, and you want to know what? There's 3 of them. The bottom tier is cheaper than the current 4770K. It's at the same price as the i7 4770K, but instead of 4 cores, it has 6 with hyperthreading. I think it was like a 3.3 gigahertz, 6 core, brand new i7, new chipset. So you have to get a new motherboard, unfortunately.